All right. Welcome to our Emerald in 24-hour call. This one doesn't matter if you're a brand new coach or a veteran coach. It's just some really great information about Emerald and why Emerald, what it's all about, all of the things. And we're just wanting to, I'm sure a lot of you have started seeing, we're starting to recognize Emerald, because if you keep going Emerald every month or a couple times a month, your business will continue to grow and you will start seeing so many things in your business: income growth, you'll start seeing certain bonuses. You're going to get to see all the things. So we want to go over it a little bit, and I'm going to share my screen because we have the beautiful document. First, I need to pull it up before I share my screen because my screen is super cluttered. Where did it go? All right, I'm going to find it again. And we're going to go over that. All right. Sorry, I don't know where it went. Now I will share my screen. All right, so we're going to go over why Emerald. Should have a question mark there. So what we're going to go over is what is Emerald, why Emerald, and how to find people. So what is Emerald? Emerald is you plus two. So what that's saying is if you think about multi-level marketing, obviously you're going to be at the top of your business center. It's finding two coaches, one on the left and one on the right. And we try to make it as simple as possible. It's just, these people give me people who want to just earn 25% off. It could be people who want to cover their product and be a hobby coach. It could be people who want to run this business and build. But it is just as simply as sign two coaches and you'll go Emerald. And the thing with Emerald is there are a lot of benefits to Emerald that I don't think that we talk about or really focus on, but Emerald is a big deal because there are certain things that you start getting at Emerald. And obviously, most of us know already that as a coach, you earn 25% commission on everything that people purchase from you. It's across the board. It's commissions. It is your most basic way to earn money. But when you are Emerald, you start going to this next level. First of all, you're going to get some recognition. People will be shouting you out on Facebook, Instagram, in the stories, all the things. And when people who are following you see this recognition, they're like, what is she doing? What is he doing? All of a sudden, they're like, you're building your business. People are seeing that you're doing something and you're not just working out anymore. Like, they're like, she's growing a team. And because people don't know what Emerald is, so we can say this is amazing and that they have taken their business to the next level. They don't know what level that is. And so it's just nice for people to start seeing your name being announced by other people. The other thing that you unlock is you're able to start getting team cycle bonuses, and it's $14 a cycle. Now, this can get pretty complicated, but what it is when you have coaches on each side that are selling things or buying things, you get team volume. Every single item in our entire library has a team volume or a volume. And so like Shakeology is 90 PV, but when somebody else buys it or sells it below you, that becomes your team volume. And every time you accumulate 200 on one leg and 100 on the other, it's called a cycle. And you get $14. Now, at first, people are like, $14, that's not a whole lot. But as you start cycling and getting more and more, you can get multiple cycles every week. That becomes a significant part of your income. Right now, I make more in cycle bonuses than I do in commissions. And that's like, I mean, this month I have SC24 in one business center and 2 in another. Like, it's not, I have one of my biggest SC months, but I'm not going to lie. My cycle bonuses are 2-3 times the amount of my commissions. And so it's really a place that you want to start getting that. It's where your residual income goes. And then for every Emerald that or above that I have on my team who are getting those cycle bonuses, I'm getting matching bonuses. That's another level, but just knowing that every time you go Emerald, you're one step closer to getting that. So when you go Emerald and you teach your coaches to go Emerald, or we help teach your coaches go Emerald, it just starts taking your income up a notch. And then you have free and paid leads. Now there is a difference. If you hit SC5, to 9, you're going to get free leads. And what that means is anybody who goes to the website and they sign up for our 14-day free trial, or they want a free coach, something like that, they are assigned out to Beachbody coaches in the network. On a typical month, I usually get about 10 free leads a month. And now their first purchase you're not going to get commission on because they're a free thing. But when you reach out to them or any subsequent ones, you get commission on that. So I have been getting on an average of 10 to 15 free customers every single month because I've gotten no less than 5 points a month since I started 5.5 years ago. That adds up. So that's 120 plus customers every single year. And when I reach out to them, some of them may never respond, but some of them do. Some of them don't respond and still purchase. But you start earning commissions on that. And the paid leads are awesome. And that happens when you hit Success Club 10 or above, you get Shakeology customers. And this is where the money is at. I have one guy, I was telling Amy today, who has been my Shakeology lead. He was a lead. He buys 2 bags a month, every single month for the past like 2 or 3 years. He won't be a discount coach. I don't know why. He never responds to me. He actually just Facebook friend requested me the last month. So you never know. He could be on our team someday. But he has been buying 2 bags of Shakeology every single month for the last 2 or 3 years. And I think the only reason he requested me was because he figured out that we're both in foster care and adoption. Like, it's crazy. So, but you get those leads and you get that commission. But that's at Emerald plus Success Club 10. And so that's why you really want to be doing that, because you get customers that you didn't have to go after. And then you get paid for the volume that's banking. If you look in your online office, you can go to volume and it's going to say carryover volume. You can look at your legs. One of your legs probably has more carryover volume than the other, but you get to start earning money on that volume. The goal is to wipe out that volume every single week, so that way you're getting paid the most. At the end of this last week, mine were like crazy close even. I ended up with 53 points on one leg left over and 33 on the other. And so like you want your volume, and I think I had like, I don't know, 30 or 40 cycles. So it's like, it just happens. And that's why I'm saying like your income grows. And I'm not at the $14 cycle, it's diamond, but you get to start using that. It's not just sitting there doing nothing. And when I had so much carryover volume when I first started, because I wasn't doing what I needed to. And so as you're using it, that volume is money just sitting there waiting for you to go emerald and go emerald and go emerald. You also have the opportunities for this Fast Start bonus and the Fast Start Plus bonus. Now there is a difference. The Fast Start bonus is for any coach that signs up immediately with a challenge pack. You get a bonus on that. And the Fast Start Plus bonus is if you sign 5 coaches in 5 weeks with a challenge pack. Now it is very specific that it must be with the challenge pack. Unfortunately, I had a girl sign up on like April 30th with a challenge pack and decided on May like 15th she wanted to be a coach. So I didn't get the Fast Start bonus, but I mean, you get the commission. It's not like it's whatever, but it has to be 5 coaches with a thing. But it's really nice. The Fast Start Plus bonus, I think, is like $150 of just, here you go, for in addition to your Fast Start bonus. And then at Emerald, you do have a weekly cap of $250. What that means is for your cycles, you can cycle so many times until you get to 250. And so let me see, 250. That's 17 cycles is what you're allowed every single week to cap. If you have 18 cycles, you'll cap at $250, and that rest of that volume isn't used. It like goes away. So, but we want to get to that point where we are capping, and then we're like, okay, since we're going emerald over and over and over again, we're going to be able to naturally rank advance to the next thing so that that capping doesn't happen and we don't lose out on any of that money. So, how do you find people?
All right. So I'm going to share how do you find people, and especially when you are a new coach, this is where you can start, and it can be very easy because first, you have to think about, do I want my spouse under me? And if you are looking to build this as a business, you do want your spouse under you, like, especially like thinking long term, you want your spouse under you, because anybody that you place underneath your spouse later on, they accumulate the volume too. And so you can kind of double dip in a way when you have your significant other or your spouse underneath you. And so that was one of the first decisions that I wanted to make in my business is, do I want to build for longevity? Yes. So I do want my spouse under me. And you have to, like, yes, it costs the $15 a month, but they only need 50 personal volume. So if you're buying like an Energize or a collagen, that will add to that. You can just put it through them, and that way you are getting the volume for them, but you also get commission for that too, or you get the volume from that. So you want to get your spouse or your significant other, and then start thinking about those people who are closest to you. Somebody explained it to me as, who are your dirt people? Who are the people that you could sell dirt to? And whether it be a family member or a close friend, somebody who's just going to who wants to support you in what you're doing, but also somebody who you know that this would be beneficial to. Like, I had no problem whatsoever inviting my mom to be a coach, because I was like, well, first of all, really pretty soon after I was coaching, she had gotten a bad like cholesterol test. And I was like, Mom, I just started drinking this stuff. They said it helps lower cholesterol. Why don't you try it? Well, it actually worked for her. She never had to go on medication for cholesterol, and she has been drinking Shakeology for like 4 years now. I think she just got her 4-year like present, and she's like, "Got my present!" She's so proud. Does she know what it means to be a coach? No, but she gets the discount, and she loves it. And so like, asking your, maybe it's your mother-in-law or sister-in-law or best friend, people who you know would benefit from it, but also who would just really love to support you. Ask them. Also, military or veterans get the coach discount for free. They don't have to pay the $15.95. So if you have a challenger, somebody who's signing up as a challenger who is military or a veteran, or whose spouse is military or veteran, they can get the discount for free. So there is no reason, like, I had a girl sign up as a challenger, and then I realized, oh my gosh, her husband is military. I should have just signed her up right away as a coach. Now she's a coach. But no, like, know in your head, if you know they are military or veteran, to sign them up initially as a coach, because they get the discount for free, and it's just such a perk for them. If you have somebody who tells you, like, when you're kind of talking to people about what it is you're doing and they're telling you their goals, if they tell you, I have a significant amount of weight to lose, well, you have to explain to them like how important Shakeology is a part of it, how important just being in it for the long term is, and you can ask them to invest in themselves right away. Tell them, like, you said that you have 50 pounds to lose. Well, it's going to take some time. That's going to take, 6 months, 7 months. Like, why don't we get you on this track where you're going to save money monthly on your product, and sign them up as a coach right away. And that's just benefiting them. And that's also kind of asking them for a commitment that they know is longer than 3 weeks or longer than a month. And people will like too that you're asking them, that you are invested in them too. So anybody who tells you that they have a significant amount of weight to lose, ask them if they would like the coaching discount right away. And then just people who you want to run your business with. And we're going to just take actually like 5 minutes right now, especially when you are a new coach and you know what you're starting to like understand what this is about. And maybe you have people in your mind, even 4 years in, I still have people in my mind who I'm like, oh, they would make such a good coach. I want them on my team so bad. Write their name down and ask them about it. So we're going to take 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, just to write down who are some people that you're like, they would either be really good at this business, or I know this person loves health and fitness. Like maybe they would want to do this alongside me. So see if you can get 10 names down in like 3 minutes. I'll set a timer. Go. Okay, that was 3 minutes. So your assignment for the rest of this week is to ask those 10 people. Tell them why you thought of them. Why did they come to your mind? Was it somebody who inspires you? Was it somebody who just when you're scrolling through their feed, just makes you happy? Like, express to them why you thought of them as a coach, as being part of your team, or why you think this could benefit them, and ask them to be a part of it. Get your U+2 this week, or 24 hours.
And I think when you're like writing that message, it's okay to be like, hey, I was doing an activity with my team and I was asked to think of people who are
Mm.
my dream team, who I want to link arms with and do this business with, and you came to mind. And this is why. And when you tell them, like, you are so encouraging, you're so positive, like, I want you to be with me, like, it means so much. And even saying, like, this is why, would you be willing to just check some information out? Like, no pressure, just check it out. And I think when you approach it that way, you can either, we have videos you can send them. Um, one of us are happy to get on a call. I know that Leanne would, Amy would, I'm sure Bethany would. Like, we get on a call with you and your prospect and like talk to them, share what coaching has done for us, what it's all about. I know that when I get on a Zoom call or a phone call or something with people and just share my heart and why I think that they should do this, it is so much, even sending a voice message telling them why, and so they can hear your voice and hear your sincerity, like, it means so much to them because you were thinking of them and maybe they'd never thought of it. Because I don't know about you, I never thought about doing this business before I saw that girl and she invited me 11 times. And it wasn't until like she like built a relationship with me and told me why, because I was like, no, I'm not doing this. And so I think when you really like show people that you believe in them, it changes everything. And you're being real because they came to your mind. You want to link arms with them. And let's be real, it's way more fun to do this when you have your friends with you. And yes, you're going to make friends and do that, but it is more fun when you get to pick them out. So this is just the last slide, just to think about it. Like, when you have your Beachbody business, like your car, like Emerald is the key in the ignition. Like, this is what you need in order to like take it to that next step. You can't go anywhere if you can't take it to the next level. Diamond turns the car on, and obviously we have more for that. And then Success Club is the gas to keep you moving forward. I cannot emphasize enough, like, you need to be getting 3 to 5 people every single month. Now, I understand that a lot of times we get those objections or those reasons why they can't do it. So reach out to one of us, and we've probably heard them all over the last 5 years. And I'm sure that Leanne and Amy gave me them all anyways when I was asking them. So I can totally give you the reasons why. And there is nothing like reaching out to one of your college besties and being like, hey, I think that you should do this with me. And knowing that she's 60 pounds overweight and zero confidence, and you're trying to tell her she needs to be a Beachbody coach. Like, that is super hard. And she's going to tell you no 100 times, and then she's going to tell you yes. So keep showing up, keep asking, keep doing that. If you need any help with what to say or anything like that, let us know. I get messages all the time. Can you read this post? And I will edit a post. It might not be immediately. So if you need a post done at 7 p.m., don't send it to me at 5:30 during dinner. But like, if you're having questions or needing help for wording or an invite, like, just let me know, or one of us know. Like, I just sent out, I had a coaching post yesterday about my 4-year anniversary of leaving the of Beachbody, leaving teaching. And I sent out a message to people, and it was just very simple. It was like, hey. And I said their name. Thank you so much for loving my coaching post last night. Would you be interested in checking out some info to see if maybe it could be for you? No pressure, just a little info to see what it's all about. Let me know. Now, some people, it was, I gave them a little bit of more information because we've been talking for a while. Some of them, it wasn't. So I have a couple who was like, hey, 6 months ago, you told me it wasn't the right time. How about now? Is now the right time? And just calling them out and saying, you told me that it wasn't the right time. How is it now? So I want to encourage you. You have 5 days till the end of the month. Go Emerald in these 5 days. Okay, we have a special little present for everybody who went Emerald. I'm going to be ordering them, but I need to wait until I know the number of emeralds we have this month in order to do that. So please just go share this business, and you know how much it has changed your life. So go and change others.